man. Just give me like 10 seconds of what the Bop 5000 is, real quick.
It's a comprehensive strategic program to create an economic engine using home ownership, small business development, and the engagement of politics.
Woke up hungry, had to make a change, rearrange the way I made my change. I'm just trying to stop the sliding over drugs and gangs. Old school, shy vet, remember, let me bang. So glad my parents really ever let me hang. I'm a state Dre, shot Joe in the foot with a 30. After that, we kept seeing increases in the murder rate. Plus Planned Parenthood, help little mama terminate. All the guys serving in them gangways. Dick slide, everybody hit the gangways. Beat the case, but you still did 500 days. Sometimes it feel like we raps trapped up in a got the Pilgrim experiment from back in the days. How the rap reflects our hood in so many ways. You know the alpha male winning. Women only concerned with the pampering and primping. Then all our kids become aggressors or some victims. Black man went missing, they dying or in prison. What a difference in outcome just based on how you living. I think it's time to change the vision, yeah. About 5,000, that's the mission, yeah. United we stand, no division, yeah. 5,000 times 1 million, yeah. We can own the blocks and live in the Go to about 5,000 is the cheat code. Me and Ro out in the trenches going beast mode. And no, we ain't sleeping, keep that heat cold. Show you a path to a new life through the cheat code. Do the about 5,000 is the cheat code. Me and Ro out in these trenches going beast mode. And no, we ain't slipping, keep that heat cold. Show you a path to a new life through the cheat code. Dope things, damn cribs, they go vacant. They so addicted they can't take it, haunted by temptation. They decided they gon' take it, bust the window, yeah they break it. Tear the walls up, copper take it. Owner find out and they hate it, hit with cold violation in a desperate situation. They just moved up out of state and ready to close the chapter, waiting, close the deal. I got that cake and I just planned on me a vacation. Trying to change administration, no need for long deliberation. I think it's time for liberation, time for us to rebuild our nation. So this and libation, give us free, I'm feeling Haitian. Whoever gets us free.
Today was an amazing day. I gave everything I had, and I wish you were here. That was the only thing that was missing. I want you to go out and purchase my new book. We have officially launched. I want to thank the team. I want to thank you, Bree, Dr. Shante, and all the people who made today possible. I feel really humbled by the support that I've gotten, the support that I received on Facebook, and the expected support from you out there, whoever is watching this and you still ain't bought the book. I'm going to speak in expectancy, and I thank you regardless. Thank you.
If you really want to know the truth, my vision is on the same magnitude as Elijah Muhammad or any one of those people. I see my life, I'm not trying to produce a religion, but I'm talking about a mass movement of black folks that gets on the radar.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Flip That Hood by the Block live stream call. We're here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm Dr. Shante, one of the ministers of the New Life Movement Ministries. And I want to welcome you all to the live stream wherever you're viewing from today, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, we see you. We want to encourage engagement, and we want to make sure that you're following us at all of the platforms at Flip That Hood. Again, we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you name it, at Flip That Hood. So you want to make sure that you're following us so that you can join in on the live streams and you know what's going on in the community. We have a Facebook group as well that you're able to join. And I'm just going to go over a few announcements before we go over for today's show. Definitely happy holidays to everybody. Christmas Eve for most people. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. I don't know everything, so I'm just going to say happy holidays to everybody. I want to remind everyone that our next live Flip That Hood live seminar is going to kick off Black History Month. That's Saturday, February 1st, 2025. Yes, it's 2025, y'all. So we're already in the next year. That is the next live seminar for Flip That Hood. And we also want to remind everybody about Ro Davis's new book, Fix, Flip, Own, the Cheat Code. And we have that available. It's available on Amazon by ebook, paperback, and hardcover. So we're going to put all of those links in the chat for everybody so that you can follow us, you know where to find us. All of the links we're going to provide for you as well. I want to also, just to keep this up with everybody, the promo for Keep It in the Family radio show that will be launching next year. So we're very excited about that. We have some other people that are part of the team where you are able to call in and ask the real estate guru any questions right there. He claims that he can solve any real estate problem. So you want to put that on your calendars for Keep It in the Family. And without further ado, we're going to go on and bring on the man of the hour, Mr. Ro Davis. Happy holidays. What is it, Christmas Eve? That's right.
Well, happy holidays to you too, Dr. Shante. And I'm in Ohio visiting my son, and I'm very excited. So to all of you who are with your families, I want to definitely give you guys a shout out and pray that your holiday is as beautiful as mine is turning out to be. As Dr. Shante mentioned, we have finally launched the book, Fix, Flip, Own, the Cheat Code. It is now on Amazon. It retails at $9.99 for the digital download, $20 for the paperback, and I believe it's $30 for the hardback. The hardback is awful beautiful. I got one myself, and if you want a signed copy, you can go to Gumroad, which I believe will be also in the description, and that one is $50. And so you want to get that one. It is a collector's edition, and it's going to be a signed copy. I believe with all of my heart that this body of work is going to be the Flip That Hood Bible, the Bible that flipped that hood for our community. So you want to be a part of history in the making. As we prepare to move into 2022, the thing that really resonates with me is that it's time to raise our vibration. In previous years, and for those of you who know how long I've been sharing this vision, you know that I've deeply discounted this course, not because the value of the course wasn't there, but I wanted to make sure that the information was accessible to everybody. And I didn't want to leave those who may be suffering from financial challenges behind, because my goal for the book and the course is to give an official blueprint for community gentrification. It's time for us to get off of the sidelines while we watch other people come into our community and take all of the assets, leaving us in the crime and the dysfunctionality that plagues so many of our underserved communities. But as I have begun to look at how to take this course to the next level, how to better serve our community, I myself have been going through self-development and been mentored by people who are in the coaching industry. And they have shared some things that has given me a change of heart, if you will, about the cost of the course. Effective 2025, there will be no discounts on the course. In fact, we're moving from $497 to $997. Now, you may be saying to yourself that going from $497 to $997 is counterproductive.
Oh, it seems that we have lost. I believe he was driving with this. Hey, but the show is still going to come on. He'll pop back in just a second. So, just to reiterate what he was saying, there is basically learning how he turned $1,000 into $1 million portfolio. So that's the takeaway message in behind what he's saying about, hey, you're making an investment here. And we were doing this at a low or price for people, thinking that we were helping, but actually it's a disservice to you, because this is about operating under a different mindset, under a new vibration, and helping you all attract what it is that you need to be able to be successful in the real estate game. So we're not doing any favors by reducing it, because we had to go through this ourselves. And so I'm going to just take a moment to talk about my story in this real estate venture as well, because it took me myself. I had to stretch my mind and to start to believe and to manifest and figure out how I'm going to do this. There are people out here that have no problem dropping what they need and investing in what they need. And at first you cringe about the price, you cringe about what's happening. And then you go, oh my God, with that. But what we're going to do is we're just going to keep moving forward, and we're going to operate at a higher vibration. We're going to have the right mindsets to be able to make the investments in ourselves. And so if you're really serious about being $1 million earners, having $1 million portfolio, then you're making this first initial step. And as an educator, I just call that tuition. And that is what it is. And how much is tuition out here these days? And so I think really that is the takeaway point. I'm sure he's going to pop back in and say exactly what he means by that for everyone. But in some of the conversations where I've seen him speak publicly, I'm basically regurgitating a lot of the things that I've heard him say publicly already. And I am in agreement. If you all can see behind me, actually over to my right over here, I have my copy of Fix Flick Own, the cheat code. And I am going through these chapters myself and understanding it. And you would think, well, if you've been around and you're in a class, I mean, it's really a great read. I'm able to go through everything, especially with the vision and everything. So this is an excellent read. I recommend it to anybody who wants to get into this game in real estate. So I'm a student. I am in classroom myself learning this. So I'm excited about it. And I'm telling everybody about it. All of my friends, my family, for number one, my family. I'm telling everybody about the course, about the book, about how to get into this game. And not only that, what I've done also is to help people get into business. And so the things that are going to be required for people to get into this game, as he is explaining in his book, what's required, your $1,000 investment, definitely the book. And then, oh, I'm sorry, I got things popping up all over here. Right. Connection's good. Okay, great. Definitely the book, but then mentorship. So even if you get the book and you get all of the points and you're like, oh yeah, I got this. I know I'm going to do this. We still recommend mentorship, that you go along with this and that you seek him out for counseling, because he certainly does have a brilliant mind when it comes to real estate and figuring out things that some of us, as like, I'm in the health field, education, I love to get into politics too. This is not my lane. And so I definitely need someone who is in this game to guide me through it. And as I like the way that he says, he's battle tested. You know, a lot of I want to say billionaires, people who are in the top 1% of earners, they always say that people that they will allow to run their businesses or they will invest in are people who have failed at it and built themselves back up and started it again. And that's something in Ro's story too, that, hey, he's been there, lost it, been there again, lost it. So he knows how to do it. And so that is what you can trust. How does someone keep going at the face of adversity? Do they have the resilience? Do they have what it takes to keep going? And that's what we really want in our mentors, people that can show us. And it's the same even with me when it comes to business and the things that I have done. I'm president and CEO of a university, one that was really struggling financially at the beginning. And I wouldn't say that we're completely out of the woods on that. However, there's so much that I've learned that I could not have learned in a classroom. I had to go through the experience before I was able to really go, oh, that's how we do that. And that is what you're going, each one of you, any one of you that decides to go down this journey and basically learn how he took $1,000 investment and turned it into $1 million portfolio. And he has it in his cheat codes. And so my book, I'm going to be reading into it. Definitely. I've taken the course. I am starting with maybe my second piece of property now. I'm doing this, again, and getting into the trenches when it comes to general contractors and the projects, project management, doing all of the above. It's new territory for me too. But, I don't want you all thinking that, hey, and I'm not doing it either. I am doing it too. I am taking this day by day. It's a walk of faith for me because it's unknown, but I'm still excited about it because I want to create a legacy for my kids. I want to have that for my family. I want to teach that to my younger cousins and younger relatives, that this is how we build generational wealth. And not only will in these series of courses from Flip That Hood University, you're going to learn about financial literacy, financial planning, other things that we don't learn in our traditional K through 12 education. You go through kindergarten to 12th grade, you're not learning that there. And many do not go to college and go the extra mile as I did, where I have achieved 2 doctorates. But that's not everybody's story. That's not everybody's path. That's not everybody's journey. But nonetheless, we do need to have it if we're going to rebuild our communities. And if you go back and you look at some of the things that we've done in the broadcasts that we've done before, we're basically saying the same message. That's the messaging: to rebuild our own communities, to gentrify them ourselves, to be leading in that initiative and not being on the back end or the tail end begging for scraps. And that is the empowerment that you're going to get with the cheat code and also his course, Flip That Hood. It's going to be available also as a digital download where it will have modules, and people will be able to take this course, this crash course, at their own pace, at their convenience, module by module. And so we're going to create other opportunities for people who are on more of a tight budget to be able to get into this game, because we believe in you as well. If I would have thought that if I would have allowed my current circumstances, especially the way that I grew up, poor, single parent home, low income, south side of Chicago, public housing, if I would have allowed that to limit me, then I may not have gone into the heights that I have in my life. And, and that is what we're also helping you all do, to connect in that way, to keep going and to stretch you for that. So you all can do it. You just have to think about how you're going to do it, where you're going to do it, or just believe that you're going to do it. It's just as simple as that. We have a free webinar for Flip That Hood that Ro Davis has created. If you go to promo.flipthathood.com, you can sign up for that. It is on demand. And he goes over some of the highlights of the course. Now, the crash course can be up to 5 hours long. We have another level of it that is an entire weekend, which is a little bit more. So we allow people to upgrade or level up, if you will, at your pace and at your discretion. Is how you want it. We work with everybody. Some people are going to be ready to hit the ground running, and they're just going to go, and they're going to go all the way to the top. And some people got to stick their toe in it. They got to see first, and then they'll move on and progress on. But what we were encouraged for those of you that are on the fence and you're like, what is all of this that they're talking about? What are they talking about here? If you're on the fence, we will certainly encourage you to register for the Flip That Hood free webinar. And again, you can find that at promo.flipthathood.com to sign up. And again, it's on demand. So it doesn't matter what time of day or night, you'll be able to register and see what he has in the free webinar. The free webinar is not to be misconstrued with the crash course. That's not the same thing. That is something just to orient everyone into what kind of information that he'll be providing and why he's providing that information. So that for sure. I'm going to put up here on the screen, or have them put up on the screen, where you all can sign up for that for those who are on the stream from any one of our platforms that we're on tonight, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. So you can register again at promo.flipthathood.com. So I have that up there on the screen for everybody. We'll just leave it up there for everyone to give you all a minute to copy, paste that, and register. Because again, it is on demand for you to see. He mentioned about the book being available on Amazon. So anybody, if people got Amazon Prime, you'll be able to get it in 2 days, 1 day, same day, depending on your membership benefits, right? So you'll be able to get that again on Amazon, and we'll be sure to drop that into the chat for you all to be able to click the link for that as well. And just to go over just events again, we are not going to hold everybody very long. We know that it's Christmas Eve. We know it's the holiday season. People are traveling, but we did want to just get back on the live stream to remind you that these things are happening. So we're definitely going to keep the party going. And we want you all to know that we are here. So I'm going to get that code for everybody for Flip That Hood at the Amazon. All right. We'll find that. Well, I thought that was available somewhere, but I'm sure it is on any one of those pages. And one of the things that I want to do lastly is to remind people again about the next live seminar for Flip That Hood, which is February 1st, 2005. It's Saturday. We're going to kick off Black History Month with that. Flip That Hood. So again, really, really, really excited about that. I am going to, let's see here. I have something that's going to be very important. I'm going to share with everybody. And this is, and you'll find a lot of these reels and a lot of this on our page for us to see. Just some other things here. So we're just going to play this for a couple of minutes, just a few minutes. I'm going to check in with the team, but definitely hear Ro Davis speak about the ghettos belonging to our children.
Be willing to plant a flag in these communities. These communities, while they're underserved and non-performing, when you get beyond all of the emotions attached to that, what you have is cheap real estate. Because of it. It's not just cheap for white people or people outside of our community. It's also cheap for us. So if we can get beyond our pain and we can start making investments and building a rental portfolio, some people may want to just fix and flip, but I recommend that money easy come, easy go. You need to fix and flip. You need to buy one, flip one, so you can offset the tax advantages. I'm about to put y'all up on game. No, really, this right here, follow me very closely. So here's the game. So I bought those properties 2 years ago, whenever, July 2021, and I acquired a few of them. It was $1 million portfolio, but I only owe $700,000 because I bought it all below market value, and I also paid myself to fix them up. Now, in the midst of that, we've had, we're coming out of COVID, we're dealing. So now we're in a place where the inflation is high and rents have gone through the roof, right? So every time we have inflation, it causes the rent to go up. My question to y'all is, have you ever seen it come back down? The rents don't come back down, but inflation does. And so that's good for us as an investor, because when you look at the evaluation of properties and you do what's called, like when you're talking about big multifamilies and such, part of the value of the property is based on the rental income and its cash flow. So if the cash flow go up, your value of your property just increase. Now, here's the game I want to put you up with. So the goal now, my portfolio is worth 1.2 million. I owe 700,000. I can refinance that portfolio at 75%, take out a loan for 900,000, take 200 off the top, tax free, because you don't pay interest or capital gains on refinance or borrow money. But it don't make the money any less valuable. The tenant's gonna pay back the mortgage, and I still got 300,000 worth of equity. So what could you do if you was able to get a bag like that and didn't have to pay taxes on it? So you need to keep and build a rental portfolio so that over the years, as we get priced out, that property value is going to shoot through the roof. So what you buy today is going to be worth over $1 million later, and it's going to be too late. But you will be able to leverage other people's income, hard work, because some people going to pay rent. And we can leverage that, get the money, and ain't even got to pay taxes on it. So what's that going to look like? Now, let's say you don't have any property, and you chose not to take that $1,000 and fix your credit and take my program. What they're saying is that there's going to come a time where if you poor, you're not going to be able to jump from being poor to getting rich. See, we got a middle class, which allows you to pull up, but home ownership has been one of black people's major investments of wealth. And so when you take that out of the picture, what else do we have? And with the cost, everything is rising. They're trying to cut Social Security, link, and all that kind of stuff. Y'all not realizing what's happening here. You know, so I want us to think of this from a different angle. Not choosing to be a landlord may be condemning your family to generational poverty. You may find that your family is a permanent underclass. And I know that's harsh, but it's just that serious.
All right. And so those are just some of the clips and the reels with Ro Davis out speaking about this, which he is so passionate about. It seems that there's a connection issue still with him coming on. So we will just end our call a little early tonight. It was great information, but nonetheless, we will be back and we'll revisit this conversation because it's great information. We really want everybody to hear it. And again, the messaging here is we're just reinforcing the same information and making sure that everybody understands that we're here, we'll be here. And we just hope that you all can just jump on from whatever platform that you're on. We'll do that. So we definitely want everyone to enjoy their holiday season for sure. And we will be back. We want to say Happy New Year to everybody. We'll definitely be back next year for the next call, which is Tuesday, January 14th, same time. And we'll be back with more information, more topics, more guests for the Buy the Black call. And we can't wait to see you. Happy holidays again to everybody and Happy New Year.
Now or never, now or never. Right now I'm smoking brushes, now or never. Classic classes, this a lecture, now or never. PhD bars, been professed, now or never. I dove deep in my bag, I'm talking head first, now or never. About 5,000 is the answer, now or never. Monday night, magic dance, now or never. Took the red pill and up my standard, now or never. I'm just building our posterity. Two hands, little mama got dexterity. Za, give me clarity. Trying to build a foundation through these charities. I made money, my bitch, I told her marry me. Had to regrow my green, it looked like celery. I'm just flipping all these bricks without no felony. Joe is cooked up on this beat, this a recipe. I believe in myself, I invest in me. It's now or never, this my destiny. First person shooter, feel like destiny. Thermoscope, I aim steadily. Driving for dollars, I'm in Beverly. Made my own films, no academy. You my brothers and my sisters, we all family. Who tricked us into treating each other savagely? Now or never. It's now or never. Now or never. Right now I'm smoking precious. Now or never. Classic classes, this a lecture. Now or never. PhD bars, been professor. Now or never. I dove deep in my bag, I'm talking head first. Now or never. About 5,000 is the answer. Now or never. Monday night magic dance. Now or never. Took the red pill and up my standard. Now or never. This a rogue wave, I got you surfing. Been building this since 99, flicking and earthing. Lambo life a river dirty. Time to take our future back, nigga, no mercy. If you wanna be baby, I'll turn you to jerky. I left my ex, but it still hurt me. My heart broke, no, it's not working. Rolled up some pressure, we submerging. She grabbed my shifter and reversed it. She a practitioner, head of nursing. No, that's not my first show, I've been rehearsing. This drip ain't got you drowning, it's immersive. Bars make you believe in yourself, they coercive. AMS told me focus on my purpose. Know the feds watching these bars make them nervous. Kill the bitch, shimmy, yeah, I might need some hearses. It's now or never, now or never. Right now I'm smoking precious, now or never. Classic classes, this a lecture, now or never. PhD bars, been professor, now or never. I dove deep in my bag, I'm talking head first, now or never. About 5,000 is the answer, now or never. Monday night magic dance, now or never. Took the red pill and up my standard, now or never.
Joe West. Joe West.